Okay, so this one, she says the issue is I'm broken down from putting others first and working too hard. Okay. Oh, that's let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, so if this is the case, okay, so if you spent your time overworking, working for others, neglecting yourself because you putting your stuff on the back burner, this is going to show up emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. Okay, so let's see how do it show up in emotions. Okay, what's some signs when we talking about, okay, now you broken down because you putting every okay, so now you broken down because you putting everybody before you, right? So emotionally, here's some emotional signs. You easily irritated or frustrated. You always feeling unappreciated. You think that they don't appreciate you. They probably don't appreciate you. I'm not going to say you think. They probably don't. Okay? Crying more often than usual. You find yourself just, you cool 1 minute, next minute you crying. Feeling emotionally numb. You gotta feel before you can heal them feelings. You gotta feel them. You can't heal nothing until you feel them. Resentment towards people you helped. That's a sign. Oh, this a bit. Now, do you feel guilty when you tell people no? Are you feeling guilty when you like, nah, I can't do it? No. Are you giving reasons? Are you giving excuses? Or are you saying no if you don't feel like doing something? That's a question you need to ask yourself. Are you, now this is how it show up. She said she is broken down from putting everybody else first and working too hard. Okay, so she ain't doing nothing for herself. Okay, so we talking about what's some signs that this is showing itself. Okay, guilty when you say no. You feeling guilty. Ain't no guilt. Don't feel guilty. Constant worrying about everyone else's problems. You can't fix their problems. They don't even want to fix their problems. Feeling forgotten. Feeling overlooked. Loss of excitement for life. Feeling like you carrying the world's weight. This is a problem. And we see this so often. You know, we as women, we taught to take care of everybody else. We taught to deal with everybody else. We supposed to be the nurturers of the world, right? And it's like, but in the meantime, in between time, we ain't even nurturing ourselves. And that's a problem. Especially when you're not dealing with yourself. Especially when you're not self-caring for yourself. Especially when you're not taking care of yourself. Because once you're broken down, these people ain't going to take care of you. They're not going to take care of you. It's going to be a problem. You're going to have to pay for somebody to take care of you. You're going to have to pay. They ain't going to do it willingly. They're going to want some money. So that's why it's important for you to make sure you is taking care of yourself, okay? Before you start caring for everybody else. You talking about, oh, I need the money for this. I need the money for that. That's all fine and dandy, but like, what good is that money gonna do if you're not here? What good is that money gonna do if you didn't work yourself into a grave? Like, what good is that money gonna do? You not, you know, it's so weird. Like, you work it like crazy and you wondering why you feeling the way you feeling. And then it's like, you don't do nothing for yourself. Like, when the last time you did something for yourself? That's a problem. That's a problem, you know? When we talk about the mental signs, overthinking everything, mental exhaustion, difficult making decisions, forgetfulness, lack of focus, racing thoughts, negative self-talk, feeling trapped, difficulty relaxing, constantly anticipating problems. Like, this is physical signs. Now, some physical signs: chronic fatigue, trouble sleeping, headaches, backaches and tension. When all this could be prevented, you could just take care of yourself for you could just take care of yourself. You can prevent all of this. Body aches and tension, burnout, low energy throughout the day, digestive issues from stress. You thinking you can solve everybody's problems. Relationship signs. Here is some relationship signs, okay? Now remember, she said she burnt. She said, what was the problem? She said she broken down from putting everybody first and working too hard, okay? So now we looking at some relationship signs. Giving, always giving, but rarely receiving. Feeling used. Attracting needy or dependent people. Difficulty setting boundaries. People expecting them to always be available. Feeling responsible for everyone's happiness. Losing your own identity in a relationship. Oh, that's a bad one. Oh my goodness. That's a bad one. They don't even know who you is. Like, you don't even know who you is. It's at the relationship. You don't even know who you is. Avoiding conflict to keep the peace. Feeling lonely even when you surrounded by people. Is that a problem? Feeling disconnected from your purpose. Right? That's why that's why the 23-day challenge is very, very important. That's why it's very important. And that's why I created that 23-day challenge. Because I know, like, people, man, it's like people don't even know what their purpose is because the pain is so deep. They let the pain cut them so deep. Like, the pain almost took me out. And when I really looked back, I was like, man, the enemy, like, he was finna, he knew, like, I gotta take her out. Like, I want to take her down. Like, when I tell you, and I realized, I'm like, oh, wow. Like, God really took me through that. And then it was like, listen. Like, girl, you know what you about to do? Like, do you know what you about to do? Do you know what you about to do? Right? And so that's why I was like, I gotta create this thing. Wait a minute, like this is what I did. Like, when I went through all that stuff, this is what I did, and I know that this works for sure. I know for a fact this works. Oh yeah, baby, it's all. So when we talk about some spiritual signs, right? Some spiritual signs, feeling disconnected from your purpose. Right? Questioning why you got to keep on sacrificing things. Why you, right? Feeling empty despite doing good things. Feeling like you merely surviving instead of living. No longer making time for prayer, reflection, or personal growth. Oh yeah, you putting everybody before you. And feeling distant from your dream. Oh, Financial signs. Spending money, helping others while neglecting yourself. What? That's a problem. Working extra hours but never getting ahead. Feeling trapped by responsibilities. Fear of investing in yourself. So while all this ain't gonna come out like, you're not gonna be like, you believe that everybody else needs come before yours. That's a problem, right? And this is what you may say. You may say things like, I'm tired. This is the language for that, okay? This is the language for that. I'm going to tell you what's the language for that right there. I'm tired. Nobody checks on me. They only worry about themselves. They don't care. I spend my life taking care of everybody else and ain't nobody taking care of me. When is it gonna be my turn? I'm always left out. I'm always the one giving. I'm always the one doing it. Ain't nobody doing for me. I feel like I'm lost. Now, I felt like I was lost. I was really lost. I was really lost. I was lost. And that's what I was doing. I was putting people before me. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, no, I gotta choose me. And so it's not that you just tired from working hard. You also tired from carrying people who won't even walk on their own. These people ain't even walking on their own, and you feel like you could just help them with everything. That's a problem, right? These people ain't even trying to solve their own problems, but you trying to solve their problems. These people don't want better for themselves, but you want better for them because you love these people, right? But these people is dragging you down, and they gonna drag you down and drag you down. And once they drag you down to they discard of you, and to all the light is gone out of you, baby, to all the light is gone out of you, they're gonna discard you. So you need to pay attention to that, okay? You need to pay attention to who are you pouring into? Who are you pouring into? And half of you pouring into people and your cup empty. That's the problem. How is you pouring in your cup empty? You drain, you looking a mess, you stressed, you depressed, but you trying to pour from your cup when your cup is empty. My cup ain't empty. It got some ice in it right now. It ain't empty, right? But you cannot pour from an empty cup, right? We all know that. But you study trying to pour from an empty cup, and then you wondering why you wondering why you broken down. You wondering why, you wondering why you looking stressed, depressed, and looking a mess. You wondering why. Because you putting everybody before you. That's a problem. You working hard and you putting their needs before your needs. And they gonna nicely discard you. If you want to join community, text the word purpose to 630-863-3142. If you want to join community, text the word purpose to 630-863-3142. Just a thought.